What is going on, YouTube and the Hale Razor family? Guess what? We are here. This is
Yes,
Voodoo,
sir. I'm JT Dallas.
and this is the Hale Praise Dale podcast. Welcome back. So as you can see from our thumbnail, there's only 26 days left until we get Cup cars on track. Forward to it.
Yes, sir. They're going back to Bowman Gray, right?
Yes. And
Yeah, that's what...
the fun part about it is technically it'll be this month when they hit the track. Don't even have to wait until February. Now it'll just be the heat races for the Flash, but
still.
But I'm looking forward to it. I don't know about you.
Heck yeah, dude.
Ready, all ready. Don't ask me to say that again. I won't be able to.
All right. So before we run that intro, or do you want to talk about our small talk after intro?
Yeah, well, I guess first things first, Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to 2026.
Feels like it's been a whole year since we've seen y'all.
All right.
You're welcome. I had to get it out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, we're dads. We gotta have dad jokes.
You're welcome.
Now that we're getting closer to the beginning of the season, I feel like we'll probably start getting back into doing the weekly episodes, especially once the season starts. Well, obviously we'll be doing the weekly.
Yeah.
Now, probably jumping ahead of myself here, but thinking you're in our Discord, maybe we can do a little watch party for Daytona 500.
That'd be pretty sick, yeah. I know we did it last year and the year before that.
Now, if Jimmy doesn't make it in, then probably won't do it. But, no, I'm just kidding. He's gonna make it in anyway.
Yeah, he's gonna finish first. We know that.
And he's only got 2 spots to improve to last season. So,
amen.
No, I did read something since you brought him winning. Been 144 starts. His last win.
NASCAR wise, yeah, because I believe he won in Japan during that exhibition
just an exhibition race, though.
It's still a win.
And,
a dub's a dub.
He was in the Garage 56 car.
That's fair, but
yeah.
You think your 56 is going to go to the Le Mans again?
Maybe. I haven't really heard too much of it because it's coming up here in a few weeks, isn't it?
I think you should.
Don't get me to lying. I know they didn't do it last year.
And everything that happened with his lifespan.
Maybe not because they haven't made any changes to it.
No.
I don't know.
It's been a few years, but
I do know next week is going to be fun. A whole lot of racing next week.
Chili Bowl?
Yes, sir.
Sir, the Tulsa Shootout was this last weekend. Got to see Kyle Larson on track, his son Braxton Bush on track. I think even Kyle got on track for a little bit. I could be wrong, but yeah, I've been watching the highlights and stuff of it. Pretty good. I still wish we could have got tickets, but it'd be all right.
Maybe next year. You can drive up there in your little Japanese truck.
I ain't driving that far. Not on that thing. I wouldn't make it up the highway. That speed limit's 80. That thing only does probably like 60, 65. I ain't doing that.
Oh, come on. You'd make it.
Maybe if I took back roads all the way up there.
Scenic route.
Yeah.
Then you get to run into a tow truck that keeps carcasses of old traveling cars.
No, Nah, I turned that 45-minute drive into 2 hours real easy.
Well,
So,
if you don't know what we were talking about there, we had a whole discussion before we went live. Why we started late. Got caught up in conversation.
yeah, we were talking about importing. That was going to be my small talk, so it's fine. Talking about importing some Japanese K trucks. You guys don't know what that is. It's like the smallest. Think of like the smallest truck you can think of, like the Ford Ranger, and then shorten it like height wise about a foot, and put a 3-cylinder motor in it, 4-wheel drive, and then usually paint it white, and you've got your Japanese K trucks. I'm really thinking about importing one because I can get it to the U.S. for less than $3,000. Sorry, I don't know why. It's like we talked about going live, and then I started coughing and yawning, so I don't know what the heck's going on. But I got approval from my boss. You know, the voices in my head, that she said that as long as it does not affect her, she was more than happy that I do that. And I was talking to Voodoo, because if I get the one that I'm wanting, I'm going to wrap it. And Voodoo, do you think you can throw that up on screen real quick, or would that take too long?
Well,
I mean, if it would take too long, then don't worry about it. But the one I'm looking at is black and has white doors, so I would repaint it completely black.
I didn't
again.
think about moving it over to be able to put it up on.
But nah. And then I plan on putting some Goodwrench stickers on it with that iconic white and red number 3. And I showed Voodoo kind of what I mocked up of what it could look like. So hopefully here, depends on when I'm able to actually order it. It can take up to 6 months to get here. So hopefully by next season, I'll have it.
Work in progress.
Yeah, work in progress. So, but yeah, that was my small talk. I've been doing a lot of research on them little trucks because autism apparently. Oh, another small talk that I'm pretty happy about. You unfortunately said you had diabetes here a couple months ago. And I've been having some issues just myself. So I had a doctor's appointment today, and I told them all my issues. They had me tested, and I do not have diabetes. So the good news is I don't have. Yeah, I know. Because it runs really bad in my family, like really bad, especially in the males. So, but good news is I don't have it. But we'll have to go from there.
Back. I think I'll go back in a month for mine. I'm bad, and I was supposed to have been checking my sugars regularly, but I haven't been doing it. But the last time I went back, my A1C was normal range. So, like not even in the diabetic range, just in the normal person range. So
nice. Yeah, so my sugar levels and all that were good. A1C was good. So they did my blood pressure. So I've been on this medication for a year now, and my blood pressure has completely regulated out. So I'm no longer stroke levels every time I check it. So nice. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting healthy for y'all, so we can keep this content coming for a long time.
I feel like an old man sitting here talking about like, well, I went to the doctor today and found out that I have nothing wrong, but I'm fat. That's about all the doctor said. I'm fat and have high cholesterol.
Yeah, all part of life, though.
Yeah.
The struggle of living in America.
Yeah, where everything's deep fried and dipped in sugar.
Especially down here in the South.
Rather than it usually starts right about the north part of my state. That's where we call South. Okay.
Well, that's where you call South, but you a little bit above the line where we officially count you as South. We in the deep South.
Nah. You deep South. Okay, I'll give you that. But we're like northern Texas. I mean,
Yeah, see, even my wife says you're not South. She was raised
we're
in
northern
Hawaii.
Texas. We're northern Texas. Let's be honest. It counts.
Just because you're in southern Oklahoma doesn't mean you're South.
I'm not in southern Oklahoma. I'm in northeastern Oklahoma.
Well, it doesn't even make it any better.
I didn't say it did.
Right. Anywho,
But I'm just saying. I think
know if I
we're
showed
southern
them.
enough. We're southern enough to. Oh, hey!
I don't know if I showed stream that yet.
You haven't that I know of.
Pull this bad boy. Look at that beautiful thing right there.
Sure is pretty. That one I almost like more than the 75 Years of Petty. I like the way that the neon pops.
I do too. Me too. And I mean, they kind of did the same thing as the 75 Years of Petty too.
Yeah, but the
same,
neon just adds a whole different layer.
Yeah, it's still like that Petty blue.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the horsepower on the hood on this.
Well, they did that just because of
it was supposed to be a throwback.
the Superbird. But I like it.
Me too. The good thing, or the cool thing, is paint scheme on this car that I just showed you is the scheme I usually race with in big races.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. Get the clothes back up.
Well, you have any more small talk before we run our intro and get actually started in NASCAR news?
I guess the only other thing would be next week, my wife is to start her final semester in nursing.
Nice. My wife has started back to school to be a special needs teacher. That's part of the reason I was telling you that we got a desktop. It's coming in the mail. We ordered a desktop. That's part of the reason so she could do her schoolwork in a little bit more comfortable place.
Don't need You don't need to be comfortable.
But and so I can help edit these videos, and I'm gonna we talked about it before, but me and my sister are hopefully like Sunday gonna record the first episode of our podcast that'll be coming out. Well, so we technically have an episode recorded, but it was before my sister asked me to step in and help. So I'm still going through I've got to go through the audio and kind of mix some things a little different and play the editor, because I'm having to teach her how to use some of these programs that we and you use, like OBS and stuff like that. Which I'm trying to find a different program that's just for podcasts, because we're not going to be doing video, at least at first.
I think
I
think there's one out there, but can't think of it off the top of my head at the moment.
But guys, if you are listening and have any suggestions, be sure to hit them up in the comments, and I would love that. Also, just an update, Fritz, I have not forgot about you. If you're in here, I plan to ship them after Friday. It's been nuts with the holidays and stuff. I hope you understand. But I do plan on shipping your giveaway.
I also have yours in a nice little pile on my desk right here in front of me.
Yeah, mine's piled up. I'm like, it's piled up where I can see it when I leave. So I will remember to get a box and ship it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I need to do a box or if I just put it in the envelope. I don't know. You got more stuff coming from you.
Yours is definitely easier to ship. I've got two 24s coming your way. So, but yeah, Fritz, it's on the way. Well, it will be at the end of this week. So,
sorry about the chat not showing up on the screen. I gotta fix that. Streamer bot updated and
change everything. I've got it up on my phone right now, so we're good.
I'll work on that before next week though.
No big deal. No big deal. Anyway, you ready to run that intro?
Let's do it to it.
All right, I'm going to go grab a drink because I am ill prepared for this. I'm going to go ahead and let you take over just for a second. I will be right back. Apologize.
Well, you just saw the subscribe button pop up, and I know you haven't hit it yet. You need to go ahead and hit it. We're currently at 166 of you lovely Hale Raisers out there. But go ahead and hit that subscribe button to get us closer to that 200 mark. I wonder if we could hit 200 before the season starts. That might be insane asking of that. That's what, 34 new subscribers we'd have to get before Daytona 500.
I will say we got a big influx of subscribers at the beginning of last. This
is a family-friendly show, sir.
Why are you doing this now? My stand's not standing the way it needs to. Stop. Okay. And if we are able to get 200 before the season starts, I will do another giveaway and give away another 124th.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Giving away your whole collection over there, huh?
No, I'm going to buy this one. That's like, sorry, Fritz. I hate to spoil it for you, but yours did not technically come out of my collection. Yours come out of a whatnot haul.
I think. Well, I mean, the hero cards I'm sending came from Texas and not Texas, Talladega and Nashville. The cars.
Yeah,
I think
if you
one
remember,
of the cards is from a whatnot haul.
I got those two.
Or no,
those three cars. He's got that 164 out of that mystery box
that was the dude doing the mystery boxes. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I wish I could find another person doing them like that, because
that was
it's more fun with mystery boxes, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. It's just something about it. Like, I would love to do like mystery boxes instead of like, here's this Kevin Harvick, blah 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 blah, starting at $3. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, do a mystery box starting at 10. Like, I would bet more on that than I would.
Although the shows that this group puts on here,
the pit stop, yeah, good. I like their stuff too. Good.
Got me a little bit of stuff from them. I say a little bit of stuff, really, just one thing. But
I haven't bought NASCAR stuff in so long because I don't have any room for it. And I know you guys look behind me, and I'm like, oh, it's so bare. Yeah, it's all in storage. I took it all down because if I put every 1/64th that I had in package, it would cover these walls. I have a problem.
Anywho's,
But anyway,
pull up the news. Obviously, we don't have any race day horizon stuff, but coming soon.
Oh.
Theater near you. Can't believe. Did you get your license Thursday?
what a loser. Who needs to drive?
Well, you know what's scary is I'm gonna have 2 kids that are able to drive now. She's gonna be able to drive by herself, and then Bubba's gonna be able to drive with somebody over 21 that has a license.
No, you see, that's a good
Scary
thing because
stuff.
then you can make her drive everywhere.
Well, yeah, when kids have practice and such like that, yeah, she's gonna be.
That's the best part about being
I
the
get that.
baby of the family. Guess what? I got taken everywhere. I didn't have to drive anybody anywhere.
Did that on purpose because I used to do it off of these speakers that are on my desk, but then I'd have to have them so low and not pick it up on the microphone. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Skylar goes back to school.
Yeah, all the kids get to go to school tomorrow. I'm glad.
Mine went back today.
Getting paid with knowledge.
Hillary, you're gonna buy her one of those keyed cars.
When she first walked in, I asked her if she would drive one of those. She said,
I thought you were talking to your wife. That's why I was.
I'd drive
She
it.
paint. I'd drive the hell out of it. But anyway,
Go ahead and hit trackside trends.
all right. So, bringing the mood down a little bit. Well, a lot of it. And I'm sure if you guys are watching this podcast, you already know. But unfortunately, Denny Hamlin's father, Dennis Hamlin, has passed away from injuries sustained in a house fire on December 28th, 2025. His mother, Mary Lou Hamlin, was hospitalized and in critical condition after the incident. As of Denny Hamlin's New Year's Eve update, she is continuing to show improvement. So, prayers, positive vibes towards the Hamlin family. That's got to be rough.
Yeah,
like
pretty
pretty
crappy
heavy
situation.
Yeah.
I don't think
Like
they've come out with what the cause of the fire was yet either.
I don't think so either. I've been kind of staying on top of it to see that, and I've been kind of seeing if his Denny's grandmother has been doing any better, or not grandmother, mother, right? Mother.
Yeah, mother. I don't know if his grandmother is still alive.
I was about to say. Well, the way that the notes read, it kind of threw me through a loop. I thought it was his wife, but it says his mother, and then I get it now. Denny's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry that my brain was like, I don't know what's going on. But
it's Monday.
Yeah, it's been a Monday. But I haven't heard any news on her yet, if anything's going on or not. So.
Yeah, I tried to look up more today, and I couldn't find anything since New Year's Eve.
Same. It's just a whole bad situation.
Denny Hamlin has been through some stuff. 2025.
That he has. Like it's one thing to lose all your like personal belongings in a house. Like I've done that, and I'm not the way that sounded. I'm not bragging or anything. I'm just like it was. I know that feeling. But to lose your family in said house with all the belongings, whole new level. But not good. Like I said, prayers and positive thoughts and all that.
Absolutely. Not to make it seem like it's a moot point or something, but moving on to Rockingham, got sold. The oval track of Rockingham Speedway has officially been sold to IHRA, International Hot Rod Association. Future plans for the facility under the new ownership are still developing. I wonder what changes that's going to bring.
You think the Cup will ever go back?
I mean, they have already put quite a bit into that track to get trucks and stuff back there.
Mm-hmm. I wonder, and this is just me kind of grasping at strings. Did you see the what is it? The IHRA? Did you see them ever becoming sponsors for like truck or Xfinity Series?
Maybe.
I think it'd be kind of cool.
The Rock sponsored who was it? The McDowell? Not this past season, but the season before. I think.
Trying to remember. I don't know. It's been too long ago.
I want to say it was McDowell. Maybe I'm wrong.
It might have been.
2024. 2024, not 20.
Hang on, let me Google it.
It was like a black and white car with the Rock logo on it.
I don't know. When you look up the Rock, Michael McDowell, it pulls up as where the Rock was the Grand National or the Grand whatever for Daytona 500.
Rock NASCAR sponsor.
Yeah, the 71 car.
Or maybe it was this past season.
It was, yeah. The Race the Rock. Yeah. Trucks and Xfinity are going to be at Rockingham. Obviously, this. Yeah. I would just like to cut back.
We'll see. I mean, at least on NASCAR 25, it's a pretty fun track. Great song.
Unless you're playing the first mission of the campaign or career mode, whatever it is.
Yeah, you got to run it perfectly.
And then you want
the car they put you in there is a better car than what you actually start your season with.
After I got past that race, I was like, I'm done. I'm done for a while because I told you, but I haven't been racing with Voodoo and them with the legit because my wheel broke and I'm really trash on a controller. I was trash on the wheel, don't get me wrong, but it was at least more stable. I could be around cars without playing bumper cars. But with the controller, I'm terrible.
Yeah, it's NASCAR, not Wreckfest.
And that's what I try to avoid. That's why I don't put myself in this situation because I don't want to make anybody mad. But
yeah,
anyway.
we're past the halfway point for that NASCAR league. Get down to the nitty gritty.
Yep. All right. So the Drivers Advisory Council update. The council works alongside NASCAR on safety and competition initiatives. They have named Chip Weil as its new executive director. Weil previously served as Daytona's president, of course, the Speedway president, and a NASCAR executive. So they have named a new president.
Yes,
See
sir.
what comes of it. I wonder if he's the one that pushed the extra horsepower.
Maybe. I don't know. So speaking of Daytona, since you just brought it up, the duels have a sponsor, and what were they called before? They used to have a sponsor like a long time ago. Was it the Budweiser Shootout?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, the Budweiser.
Yeah. Well, now we get to have the duels sponsored again. Unfortunately, it's not by Budweiser though. Florida Department of Transportation gonna sponsor. Yeah. I'm pretty sure some people in Florida want to say that about the Department of Transportation too. But
I'd like to say something about
it. So the duels will be The duels will be known as the America 250 Florida Duel. Interesting.
Interesting.
And that duels will be on February 12th. Wonder where they're going to be at. Where do you think the Daytona duels are?
Homestead.
Wrong. It's Phoenix. So close.
Rockingham? All right. Let's see here. What's next? We got some team updates. Patrick Straw. Oh no, Starolpi. Oh, why can I not ever say names right?
Starpoli.
I know how. Yeah, I know how to say it, but my brain's like, nope, you ain't doing it. What he said, with Big Machine Racing, will compete full time in the O'Reilly Series, driving the 48.
Yes, sir. Fun fact about that, I don't remember which platform it was on, if it was TikTok, Twitter, or Instagram, one of the three. I actually had Big Machine Racing follow me.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
It was just
you were telling me about you got I think that's what you texted me about, wasn't it? You texted me about a couple people followed you.
I don't think I mentioned that one, but pretty cool to have a team following me.
That is pretty cool.
I have to reach out to them and be like, hey, listen to free stuff.
Or would you like to be a sponsor of our podcast?
Yeah. We will gladly promote you on here. Same.
Just send us
yeah,
and signatures. That's all we require. We don't require any money. Just signatures and diecast.
I'm down for it. 48's a good number too.
Yeah,
I mean, look behind me.
We only have it like I know you guys can't really see my setup right now, but like I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 23 others. I've only got like 40 48s behind me.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind adding a spiked 48 to it.
I was gonna say, was there a Big Machine Racing in either of the Lionel Advent calendars? But no, there was not. So I still need one, in case y'all are watching. But moving on to not so much Cars Tour news, but a team from the Cars Tour has decided to purchase the points for the former Cope team, number 70. That'd be Hettinger Racing. They're planning to run a full O'Reilly Auto Parts Series season in 2026 with the number 5 Ford powered by Roush Yates engines. They did not announce a driver yet, but Joe Williams Jr. Will be the competition director for that team there, and he's formerly with Alpha Prime Racing.
Do you remember when Roush Fenway was a team?
Yeah.
Or was it Fenway?
Yeah.
Roush.
Because now it's Roush Fenway Keselowski.
Yeah, but like I'm thinking like early 2000s where they seemed to dominate there for a minute. Like at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, they definitely don't dominate anymore.
Well, no, what I was going to say was, they dominated at the beginning of the seasons, then like mid-season their engines blew, and then it didn't finish well.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that doesn't happen to them. Anytime somebody talks about a Roush Yates engine, that's what I think of. So, sorry.
So good. Squirrel.
Alex Labe. Is that how you say it? Labe. That's what I'm going with.
I don't know if it's that or Laby. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Is set to. Hang on a minute. The road course program. Yep. Anyway, he's set to return to SS Greenlight Racing. He will drive the Zero in all road course events. That makes more sense now that I read the whole thing. Road course program. Yeah, I was like, is that
the top
road course?
Top bullet's kind of just like giving you an idea of what to be talking about.
Oh, I got you. You can tell who makes our notes.
Voices in your head, probably. At least you went that way, because I get to figure out this next one. Baltazar Leguizamon. Leguizamon? Leguizamon?
Leguizamon.
Leguizamon. Sure. We'll run a multi-race schedule with Barrett Cope Racing in the O'Reilly Series, driving the number 30. He's got 3 confirmed races at the moment: Dakota, Martinsville, and the Glen. But they are hoping to add more races throughout the 2026 season. To a driver that we get to potentially have to learn his name from talking about him in the top 10.
Nice. Legacy Motor Club is kind of moving around. Justin Allgaier, Alexander. Whoa. I'm sorry.
What news do you know about?
Justin Alexander will be Eric Jones's crew chief. Ben Bashore has been promoted to why can I not read tonight? Director. I've almost said dictator. Director.
You over there talking about how you need a wheel for NASCAR 25. I think you need to get hooked on phonics.
Can I restart? Legacy Motor Club. Justin Alexander will be the crew chief for Eric Jones. Ben Bashir has been promoted to Director of Race Engineering. And Scott Rottenbauer, formerly CFO, has been named Chief Operating Executive.
Almost had it.
Chief Operating Officer.
Yay!
Oh, my sweet stars and stripes. I can't read. I'm sorry.
Just to set the record straight, Justin Allgaier will be racing in the Cup Series for Junior Motorsports,
Just
not for Legacy Motor Club.
Yeah, I know. He will not be Eric Jones' spotter or crew chief or whatever. I don't know. My brain was like, words.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that's all the news we got there. Glad we were able to overcome that obstacle. Oh,
For 93 cents a day, your generous donation could teach me how to read.
I don't know if that's enough to accomplish that task. Oh man, let's move on to Race Day Horizon.
Yeah. Oh, so Fritz made a comment talking about a small handful of NASCAR guys will be racing next week at the Chili Bowl. We were kind of talking about it at the beginning of the episode. Those names include, but are not limited to, of course, Kyle Larson's going to be there because he races everything. Seabell's going to be there because it's a chance to come home. And then you also got Crybaby Gibbs. He's going to be there as well.
I wonder who you could be talking about there. But technically, that's an upcoming race, so that would be part of Race Day Horizon.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it.
Yeah, but you tried to stop me and say before. But I already started the transition.
Nuh-uh. I can't read. Joke's on you.
All right. So before we switch over to the legit NASCAR League race results, let's do something else that we like to do way too early. Be our playoff predictions. Ready to reveal them?
Let's do it.
Once again, we only have like 3 drivers that are different from each other.
Of course. That's who. So before I gave you my list, there was one driver that I was like, I know I wanted to put him on here, but for the life of me, I can't remember who it is. And like, I could not. So I just finally, I substituted Josh Berry in. It was Connor Zillich. That's the one that I was going to put on. I was like, oh, who am I?
I guess technically you could still make that change. Then we'd only have 2 drivers that were different from each other.
Nah, we'll leave it.
Because you got Ross Chastain, who I don't have. I don't have Josh Berry, and I don't have Ryan Preece. But you don't have
Zillich, Bowman, or Busch.
Bubba.
No, or Bubba, yeah.
Yeah. We got 3 different.
You know what? I think I am going to change it just because that's bothering me now. Like, I knew there was, like, I was like, what? He's a rookie driver. Who was I going to put? Yeah. Sorry to inconvenience you slightly.
I can fix it real quick while we're still live, because that's the benefit.
Well, while you're fixing it, I'm going to go ahead and read my list here. So to start, I've got Ross Chastain, followed by Austin Cindric, Kyle Larson, because we know he's making it, Kyle Busch, because I feel like this could be a breakout year for Kyle with Richard Childers, Chase Elliott, because he might be the soggy cardboard personality of a person, but he always makes playoffs because of Hendrick Motorsports. And then, of course, I got Denny, he might turn around and make a championship run again. Ryan Blaney, obviously, because Penske has two good drivers, and Blaney and Logano are it. Chris Buescher, I definitely think he's going to make it. I just don't know if he's going to make it to the championship. Chase Briscoe, because he started being Superman at the end of last season, winning a lot of poles and a lot of stage points. And I think he won a couple races, didn't he? Could be wrong.
Yeah.
Seabell, because, he always makes playoffs. Same thing with Joey Logano and William Byron. Tyler Reddick, I put on there instead of, I put on there and I didn't put Bubba on there just because I think Reddick's the better driver of that team. And then Priest, because I feel like Priest is due for it. I think he's got the drive, and I think he will succeed this year. And of course, you just seen me change out Josh Berry for Zilich, because I think Connor come from winning everything in the Xfinity Series to now winning everything in the Cup Series, because I feel like he's a dang good driver.
I wouldn't go that far.
Not everything.
I think the road course is going to be split between him and SVG.
I definitely think that. But I think SVG is going to have the upper hand, which is why I put him on here too.
All right. So that's his list. My list is just a tad bit different. We only got two drivers now that are different from each other. I did not pick Ross Chastain. However, did go with Austin Cindric, because for some reason, every season he always finds a way to win a race before the regular season's over with. And I fully expect him to do the same thing this year. Kyle Larson is Kyle Larson. If he doesn't make the playoffs, there's definitely something wrong. Kyle Busch, I think, I said this last year, I'm going to say it again. It's time for him to bounce back and get it. Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, those are all givens. Chris Buescher, I think, was pretty solid last season, and I think he's only going to build on that. Chase Briscoe, I think, is going to continue to improve as well. Christopher Bell is pretty much a given. Joey Logano, it's an even year, so he's probably going to go pretty far in the playoffs. Bubba Wallace has been improving as well. Made it to the playoffs this past season. I think he will continue to improve and will manage to work his way back into the playoffs. Willie B, of course, Tyler Reddick. I think Tyler Reddick will have a better year than he did last year. He only had a couple of wins last year, but I think he'll get like the 3 or 4 range this year. Alex Bowman will make the whole Hendrick squad make it to the playoffs this season. He will finally nab him a win. And then, of course, Connor Zilich and Shane Van Gisbergen.
I'm still not sold on Bowman. I think Bowman's one more bad season from being replaced, if I'm being honest.
It's very possible, but I feel like he's gonna pull it off.
He could. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying that's the reason I didn't put him on my list, because I feel like a lot of other drivers have a better drive than him.
Yeah.
I definitely would have liked to seen like Kyle Larson in the 48 before the 5. I don't know. Just the way.
Well, that's our way too early playoff predictions. And of course, for bragging rights, when it comes time for the playoffs, we see who has the most drivers picked.
We know who won last time.
Yeah, nobody important. It's now not much of a wiggle room for one of us to jump ahead of the other this time around. Though. I think last year we
No,
had four or five different drivers.
we had 4 different ones. Yeah.
This year we only got 2.
I feel like we should do it like a draft instead of doing it like this, where only like we pick 8 drivers, or like, no. Let's just split the whole field, where like you pick a driver, then I pick a driver. We should do it like that.
We could do that next season.
That way we can't pick the same. I mean, shoot, we could even do that this one. Like, we're not necessarily playoff, just like point standings. No, or like you pick a driver, I pick a driver. We'll see who picks better.
Just pick one each. See who finishes on top. Be our tiebreaker.
Or like we'll do like 2 or 3 of them. Pick 2 or 3 drivers. They can't be the same driver. That's what we should do for RHPD.
Yeah. Well, that's what we usually do for RHPD anyway. Can't pick the same.
That's
we
true.
can't even pick drivers from the same team.
True.
We do got to figure out who our driver is going to be for RHPD.
I know one that I'm not rehiring.
Oh, come on. You don't want Cole Custer on your team again. Or no. You're keeping Cole Custer. You're getting rid of Christopher Bell.
Oh, you think that, huh? Joe, I say you can snatch him up? Nope.
Oh. I don't know who I want to do this year. Haven't even put any thought into RHPD yet.
I've decided, but it kind of depends on who you're picking, because
for our rookie watch, I wonder who's going to be rookie of the year. Wonder who's going to snag that title. But we'll still keep tabs on them. Keep the graphic updated and stuff.
Yeah.
And actually, I know these images on here for their numbers are the WeatherTech numbers from when they ran those paint schemes. But
yeah,
if you go to the Trackhouse website, WeatherTech is not listed.
Well, the schemes that they've released for both of them is Red Bull.
Yeah, but then they're not going to run Red Bull the entire season. But WeatherTech, I mean, there's going to be a good chunk. But WeatherTech was about most of their, I would say most of their sponsors last season. But they're not even a part of Trackhouse anymore, apparently.
I wonder how that works. Like, do they sign a contract for X amount of many races? And
probably so, yeah.
And then if they're not happy with that, they just go on.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I was just asking.
I know, like, when we've seen the Hendrick contracts, it's like for 3 years they sponsor 2 races a year.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. I miss like some of the big brand, like
Lowe's.
Like I wish like Tide came back like as a full-time sponsor.
It was cool to see them on track last season, though.
It was really cool. That and like Budweiser. I wish Budweiser would come back.
Yeah.
I mean,
you
I know
already got Busch Light on the car.
Same company.
Yeah.
Run a Marlboro car. I'd be all right with that.
Sorry, way too early playoff predictions. Other stuff going to be coming up. Now we get to talk about NASCAR League. And don't ask me where my name was, because it's not on there.
Oh, Voodoo, where's your name?
Yeah, screw you. Actually, the first 2 stages, I was in 6th. And then in the 3rd stage, had some kind of issue go on. I don't know if I got spun by some. Yeah, that's what it was. I got spun by somebody, and spun me into pit road, which gave me a black flag. I wound up going like 3 laps down, and I could never get back on the lead lap. So
that sucks.
Wound up finishing like 14th or 15th, something like that. Right now, out of 17 people.
Well, at least you weren't last.
Yeah. Spartan pretty much stole the show, though.
I see that. Stage 1, Stage 2, fastest lap, and the win.
Well, Stage 1 and Stage 3.
Or, yeah, I said Stage 2, didn't I?
Yeah.
I meant Stage 3, and then the fastest lap, and the race.
Yeah. Some other names. You had Cliff, who's on Hex Motorsports, finishing in 2nd there. And Chase in 9th is also Hex Motorsports. 2 in the top 10.
I have a quick question. It's not really related. Well, it kind of is. I seen where NASCAR 25 had put up where they did an update where you could use any number on your custom cars, but it won't let me use any number.
No, that's the update that's coming this month.
Okay. Because I know they talked about they completely rebuilt the paint, and then you can use any number, and they added a bunch of like shapes and stuff like that where you can make your own paint.
That's supposed to be coming out this month.
Okay, that makes more sense because I was like, I have been looking for it.
And I don't know what date they're supposed to be. It was generally kind of around the 15th-ish, I think, for every other month so far. So maybe same time.
Maybe around that time. I got you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And then I could try and make some other 84 scheme.
Yeah, like the Phoenix one, if you're talented enough.
I'm not.
I would really like to remake some of like the older schemes, which I'm sure if I took the time I could do it.
Wouldn't mind this one on here.
The old school legacy, yeah. But one of my favorite all-time schemes is the Wheaties scheme that Dale Sr. ran.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to spend some time and make that one. I mean, I'm sure I could make something.
What see if I can figure out what next for this league. It would be, oh yeah, that's what it is. Monster Bash 200 at Dover Motor Speedway. Pretty nifty. Yep, you can check out that league live on my Twitch and Kick channels on Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Those right for you, so definitely come hang out and chat while I make left turns and try and pass people, but usually fail at it. So. Dun, dun, dun. Ready for the fun part of the show?
Yes, I am.
Let's do it to it.
Let's do it. All right. So, as you guys know, we've been kind of doing a ugly scheme spotlight. Also brought to you by happyhourracing.com. But if if you're like us and like to collect NASCAR, whether they be ugly schemes or not, you can go over here to Happy Hour Racing. They have die-cast shirts, hats, pretty much anything that you can think of. And when you go there, and if you buy anything, use code RHPD when you check out. Just support the podcast with no extra cost to you. I say it all the time. I like them. I personally use them for shirts and stuff. They're really good. You should check them out.
Absolutely.
Huh?
But absolutely.
But anyway, so we've been doing ugly schemes to kind of mix it up. We'll go back to nice schemes probably when the season starts, unless you guys just want us to continue ugly schemes. But tonight, I'm kind of going to give a little hint to both of ours. We're kind of dogging on one person for one season. That season being the 2011 season, starting with mine. He ran this at, what was it, Michigan? Is that where it was? Yeah, Michigan International Speedway for the 2011 Hell of a Good Sour Cream Dips 400. Even back in 2011, they were putting mouthfuls for race names. I dislike the scheme a lot. It's very ugly to me. But he did have a pretty good day, honestly. He started third and finished second. So, and this is Matt Kenseth, if you didn't know. I like his old school D-Walt, honestly, better than this one. Or his Crown Royal that he ran that year. That was a really nice scheme. The Crown Royal Black. This just looks like somebody's like, paint some flames on it, call it good. They'll be all right.
I want to be Jeff Gordon, but let's not copy the same flames.
Roush was like, make it Jeff Gordon, but change it a little bit so they don't know it's Jeff Gordon. Okay, we got you.
Yeah.
And they can't tell me they painted this car because this is like right after they started wrapping them. So, yeah, it's just a little less for me. I don't like it. But if you want to get rid of this diecast, I'd more than happily take it.
That'd be an interesting diecast collection to start getting, is just all the ugly schemes.
I think it'd be pretty cool. Like, this is my shelf of my Johnson, collection, blah, blah, blah. And then you got your Jeff Gordons right here, your Dale Earnhardts. What is this shelf? Oh, that's my ugly schemes, like the Hall of Disappointment, but for NASCAR schemes. Yeah.
Oh, man. Museum of Ugly Schemes.
What I'll start doing, because those cars are cheaper anyway.
I don't know, maybe not. There's not as many of them made, probably.
True.
Anywho's, so that was
Anywho.
I think that was a little later on in the season that he raced this scheme. Did a pretty good job there. Started in the second row on third and finished in second place, right behind
Not bad.
none other than Denny Hamlin. Pretty good showing for a pretty ugly car.
Yeah.
But earlier in the season, didn't fare so luckily. That'd be the Coca-Cola 600. Obviously at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
I almost went with this.
Well, I was getting the picture for yours and I saw this and I was like, yep. Let's do it. We always find a way to have something in common with our schemes anyway.
This
Not
one
on purpose. No, this one was on purpose.
This one looks like a Papa John scheme that just went bad.
I was gonna say like a kid from Chuck E. Cheese that's in kindergarten decided to throw this paint scheme together.
I like circles.
Yeah. Polka dot here, polka dot on top of that polka dot. Obviously this was at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Started way back in 19th and only managed to work his way up to 14th. Probably because people kept trying to beat and bang them off the track because they were tired of looking at that ugly piece of crap.
It's like the rap designers like, what if we took a stoplight, red, yellow, green, and just mashed it together? Like ran it over with the car and then threw the colors of what we've seen on that.
Mm-hmm. Insane.
Yeah, I'd say so. But
That
anyway,
beat my scheme. We picked on Matt Kenseth today. It's okay. He can take
sorry,
it.
Matt. We know you're watching. Don't take it personal. We just think that your 2011 schemes weren't the best.
Definitely those. There might have been one, maybe one decent that season, but I have to go look through them all again. I'm not doing that right now. I'm blinded from these two.
I'm just saying the Crown Royal Black was a decent scheme. But anyway, before we exit off here, if you haven't already and you enjoy our content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Take us to 200 subs before the start of the season, and I will be giving away another 124th. I don't know yet, but possibly maybe signed. You don't know until you get us to 200.
Auto.
Oh yeah. So go do that. And since you're subbing to us, you might as well go check out our merch store and get yourself some Race Hale Praise Dale merch. Become a Hale Raiser. Stupid fly.
I thought you were doing some kind of like hand gesture.
No, there's a fly that he's hitting my nose. And you can check out our little characters that we have made for some of the drivers. We got Fast Pasta, of course, Anthony Alfredo, Joey Lasagna in that 22, Matty D Burrito in the 99, Pizza Man Braden Lester in the 06, Victory Bell for Christopher Bell, and Cucumber Cowboy for Denny Hamlin. I sent Voodoo a rough draft of a design that we were putting together for just a Greg Biffle design, so that might be coming out here pretty soon. It says be like Biff, so we might be selling that pretty soon. But yeah, be sure to check those out. Let's see, is there anything else? I'm not 100% sure that we'll be doing an episode next week, so stay tuned and find out, because I'm pretty sure we're going to pick back up. If not next week, possibly the week after. So, am I missing anything here, Voodoo?
I do not believe so.
All right. Well, with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in to us on this episode of Race Hale Praise Dale. I know it's off season and there's not a whole lot going on, but 28 more days. Is that what it was?
26.
Is that what the count? 26. I can't read and can't remember numbers tonight, apparently. 26 more days, and there will be cars on track, and we will be able to watch to our heart's content. Or in next week, you can watch the Chili Bowl here in Tulsa. See a couple of our...
Yeah, they'll be on Flow Racing, and I believe they'll actually be on the NASCAR channels for Tubi and all those.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that some of not the mains, because usually the mains are only on Flow, but some of the heat races will be on NASCAR and all that.
Yep.
But so we'll have different racing coming up. But thank you guys so much. Like I said, we really do appreciate it. And if you don't mind, spread the word. Go share the podcast. We mainly post on YouTube, but as the season picks up, we'll start posting on TikTok again, getting us up there. let's see. I think that's it. So you looked like you wanted to say something.
No.
No? Okay. Well, Hell Raisers, it's been nice. It's been fun doing this with you guys. Just remember to keep your fuel tanks wet and your tires turning left. And this is RHPD signing off.